When most people think about vehicles in GTA 6, they picture faster supercars, better graphics, and maybe a few new customization options. But after analyzing every trailer, every official screenshot, and everything Rockstar has revealed so far, one thing becomes incredibly clear. Vehicles aren't just transportation anymore. They're becoming one of the most important parts of the entire game. Some of the smallest details hidden in the footage completely change how we'll think about owning, stealing, and even protecting our favorite rides. And by the end of this video, you'll probably never look at GTA 6's cars the same way again. Let's dive in. Before we even get into gameplay mechanics, the sheer number of vehicles already looks insane. From the footage Rockstar has released, fans have identified hundreds of unique vehicles across cars, trucks, motorcycles, boats, aircraft, and utility vehicles. And that's before the game has even launched. Compared to previous GTA titles, the jump is massive. Every new entry in the series has expanded the vehicle lineup, but GTA 6 appears ready to raise that number once again. What's even more impressive is that returning vehicles aren't simply copied over from GTA 5. Many familiar models now feature redesigned body panels, improved lighting, more detailed interiors, and realistic proportions that make them feel like completely new vehicles. Even older favorites look noticeably more modern. That alone shows Rockstar isn't interested in recycling content. They're rebuilding it, but the vehicle count is only the beginning. Like this video if Rockstar got your money already, and drop a comment. Which bonus surprised you the most? Customization has always been popular in GTA, but GTA 6 looks ready to take it much further. Different garages appear to specialize in different modifications instead of offering one-size-fits-all upgrades. Some locations seem focused on performance, others appear dedicated to cosmetic upgrades like wraps, decals, wheels, and body kits. And then there are all the little details hidden in the trailers. Cars with aggressive camber, lifted trucks, street builds, off-road monsters, classic lowriders, even heavily modified work trucks that actually match Florida's real-life automotive culture. The variety suggests players won't simply upgrade a vehicle, they'll create an identity around it. Some screenshots even hint that individual body panels may be replaceable. Imagine damaging only your driver's door after a police chase instead of magically repairing the entire vehicle. Small touches like that make every accident feel much more meaningful. But Rockstar didn't stop on the outside. They've been obsessing over the interiors too, and that's where things get really interesting. One of the easiest things to overlook in GTA 6 is just how much attention Rockstar has given to vehicle interiors. Look closely and you'll notice fingerprints on touchscreens, sun-faded dashboards, worn steering wheels, scratched plastics, even duct tape holding broken components together. These aren't random decorations, they're visual storytelling. Every vehicle now feels like it has history. Luxury cars look maintained, old trucks feel neglected, cheap beaters actually look like they've survived years of abuse. Some leaked development footage also hinted at adjustable interior elements, seats, mirrors, steering wheel positions, sun visors. If even part of that system makes it into the final game, players may be able to personalize cabins in ways we've never seen in GTA before. Instead of every sports car feeling identical, your personal vehicle could genuinely feel like yours. And speaking of personal vehicles, Rockstar may have quietly transformed them into something far more important than ever before, because your car might actually become your survival kit, and that changes everything. Previous GTA games encouraged players to steal whatever happened to be nearby, crash it, abandon it, repeat. Your vehicle rarely mattered for more than a few minutes. GTA 6 appears ready to flip that entire formula. Several official scenes strongly suggest players will store equipment inside vehicle trunks. If Rockstar limits how many weapons can be carried at one time, your personal car suddenly becomes far more valuable. It isn't just transportation anymore, it's your mobile storage, your backup equipment, your escape plan. Lose the car, and you might lose access to everything inside it. That instantly creates emotional attachment. You'll think twice before driving straight into a tank. You'll actually care about keeping your favorite vehicle alive. Interestingly, this philosophy feels very similar to Red Dead Redemption 2. In that game, your horse wasn't simply transportation. It carried supplies, weapons, loot, and after spending dozens of hours together, players naturally became attached. GTA 6 seems ready to create that same relationship, but with cars instead. And once players start investing money, upgrades, and time into one favorite vehicle, walking away from it won't be nearly as easy. But before you can own your dream ride, you'll probably need to steal it first. And stealing cars may no longer be as simple as pressing one button. Grand Theft Auto has always been about stealing cars. Ironically, it's usually been incredibly easy. Walk up, press a button, drive away. GTA 6 appears to add several new layers. Different vehicles may require different tools depending on their security. Older cars could be much easier to unlock. Modern luxury vehicles may force players to bypass electronic security systems before driving away. That instantly creates more variety. Stealing an old pickup shouldn't feel the same as stealing $1 million supercar. Some leaked mechanics also suggest tracking devices could become part of the equation. That means escaping with the vehicle might be just as important as stealing it, and once you've successfully taken it, selling stolen vehicles could become much more immersive too. Instead of driving every stolen car to one repair shop, Rockstar may introduce dedicated buyers who specialize in illegal vehicles. That creates an entire underground economy surrounding auto theft, exactly the kind of gameplay the franchise has always hinted at but never fully explored. But even after you've built the perfect ride, the roads themselves might be fighting against you, because driving is changing too. One thing the trailers constantly showcase is how alive the world feels. Traffic isn't simply following invisible paths anymore. Cars crash, police block roads, construction changes routes, emergency vehicles create traffic jams, even drawbridges appear capable of interrupting travel. That means driving from one location to another may never play out exactly the same twice. Vehicle physics also look considerably heavier. Cars appear to carry real weight during collisions. Body panels crumple, parts detach, suspension reacts naturally, motorcycles visibly compress under riders, tires flex during hard landings, water splashes realistically around trucks, mud sprays everywhere during off-road driving. These aren't just prettier graphics, they're physical interactions that make every drive feel less scripted. Weather and dirt also seem to accumulate naturally. Vehicles become dusty, covered in mud, wet from rain, fogged with condensation. That means visiting a car wash could actually become part of regular gameplay instead of something players ignore forever. And if Rockstar introduces even more environmental systems, owning a vehicle could feel closer to maintaining one. But cars won't just matter during exploration, they'll completely transform combat too. One of the biggest surprises from the trailers is just how dynamic vehicle combat appears. Passengers are no longer limited to awkwardly shooting through windows. Characters appear capable of leaning far outside vehicles while aiming larger weapons. Others stand inside truck beds. Some sequences even show combat happening on moving vehicles during high-speed chases. That opens the door for far more cinematic missions. Imagine defending a convoy, jumping between moving vehicles, or surviving extended highway battles without ever stopping. The camera itself also appears more immersive during certain moments, placing players closer inside the cabin instead of always viewing action from outside. Combined with improved physics, these encounters should feel far more intense than anything GTA 5 delivered, and that's exactly what Rockstar seems to be aiming for. Not just bigger action, better action, which brings us to perhaps the biggest change of all. After putting everything together, a clear pattern starts to emerge. Rockstar isn't simply adding more cars, they're redefining what vehicles actually mean inside GTA. Customization goes deeper, theft becomes more strategic, driving feels heavier, combat grows more dynamic, and personal vehicles may finally become something players genuinely care about instead of disposable tools. If even half of these systems make it into the final game, GTA 6 won't just have the best vehicles in the franchise, it could completely change how players experience the entire open world. And honestly, that might end up being one of the biggest upgrades Rockstar has ever made.